just about set to go. Starting on the mound in this one, Joe
Ryan.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Swing and a miss at a slider. The pitch. On the ground, France. And an easy out to start the game. Here's Juan Soto.
Batting second, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
For Joe Ryan, the journey's so interesting when you think of a guy who started his college career at Cal State Northridge and then ultimately transferred to a Division II school, Cal State Stanislaus. It was out of Cal State Stanislaus that he was a 7th-round pick by the Rays, and then eventually got a chance to make his way through the Rays system and then was dealt for Nelson Cruz to the Minnesota Twins. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. One down, base is empty. Smoked on the ground, a second. They get the out on Soto. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Swings through that.
0-1's the
2
count.
out, space is empty. There's the swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Ball one
ball,
there.
2 strikes.
Next
2
offering
balls,
way off
2
the
strikes.
plate. And a swing and a miss. And it's a 3-up, 3 down. Bottom of the first. And now the Minnesota designated hitter, Edouard Julien.
0-1.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Here's Byron Buxton. And first offering is fouled off. When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Willie Castro stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Foul ball still 0-2. Lifted in the air, right field. Soto gets under it, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Foul ball there.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one
ball,
way outside.
2 strikes.
1-2 to count. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Well, that high four-seam fastball becomes such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity at spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Second inning here, no score. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Slings to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Jesse Winker. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Winker, in his 8th season, 31 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. On the ground, right side, and it's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Luis Torrens will hit next. That's out to center field. And that is that. Mets lead back in Minnesota. And now Matt Wallner. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. In the air, right side. Soto sizing this one up. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away. And here comes Carlos Correa. In for a strike. And it's 0-1. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Next offering is in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one 95 to finish him off. Twins back at Target Field. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. And stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor. That one ripped. Ranging back. Onto the track. And he makes the catch.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. That to right. Wallner snags it for the second out. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Top of the 3rd, no score. And a base hit up the middle. So the inning is still alive with Juan Soto coming to the dish.
Now batting.
And now it's Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Now 1-1. And that is out of play. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks. And we're back. And here is Ty France. There's a strike. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a man on base to start the inning. So up next, Brooks Lee. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Throws to second. Save. He beats it.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Line, and that's a base hit. One runs in. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
And a base hit knocks in a run.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost art for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
First and second, no outs. Here in the last half of the third. In the air, left field, down the line, and it's just foul. To short, could be two. There's one. Out. Over to Alonso. Double play.
Up next for the Twins, the second baseman, Willie.
This is Willie Castro. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
0-1.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Vasquez on third with two out. Goes down looking. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Pete Alonso. Fought off foul.
Well, these Mets, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Up the middle. And that takes care of Alonso.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Nimmo now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Yeah, that's fouled off. One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Joe Ryan with the strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And now it's Mark Vientos. Whips it to first. And he has thrown four. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Matt Wallner. And first offering is fouled off. And that one finds its way through. And a good start to the inning.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Here's Trevor Larnach. Line drive and a base hit. Lead runner holds at third, so two runners in scoring position and just one out. Here comes the man.
Pitching for New York, number 81.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Line drive caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Lee takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Next one misses, and now 2-0. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit, one run in already. Oh, he botches it. The run comes in to score from second, and it's 4-0.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Now it's going to be Edouard Julien. That one misses, and it's 1-0. And that's outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second, and they're all loaded up.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Buxton up for the 3rd time here, watches that one miss. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one is inside. Lee on 3rd. Vasquez at 2nd. Julien on at 1st with 2 down. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That is ball 4, and that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there, and now forces home a run.
And here comes the
Pitching for New York, number 35.
Castro in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. Ground ball to the right side. Alonso steps on the bag. Inning over on the... Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's Jesse Winker. Ryan back to work. And a foul ball. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Not close with that one. 1-1. Foul ball. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And this is inside. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into left field. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th. Got it. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Hit on the ground to short. Correa tags the runner for 1, and no throw. He's into first easily. Now it's the 2nd baseman, Luis Angel Acuna. He's 0 for 1. And that one hammered. Gone way up into the upper deck. In To the second deck it goes. It's 5-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up. And
the flip to the pitcher covering. That's the third out. Mets draw closer thanks to the home run. 5-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Well, these Twins really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Now Correa up to hit. Right through there for a strike. One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defense as well. A guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note, though, on Carlos Correa. He likes to, before games, go to a regular old batting cage and take BP with his dad.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Larnach up to the plate for the third time as he looks at one down low. Wallner over at second. Correa at first with no outs. Next pitch inside. 2-2. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning and off to a shaky start. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. First and second, no outs. Last half of inning number 5. Cut on and lifted in the air. Soto pulls that one down. Runner tags at second, and it comes in too late. He's up to third on the flyout with one away. And now the first baseman, Ty France. Strike one.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Caught him looking for the K. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Brooks Lee. That's in there. Strike one. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. Hit on the ground to the right side. It's in and out of his glove, but they get the out at first. And top 6. Now the number 2 hitter, Juan Soto. Gets him to chase after that one.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
And a swing and a miss there.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Really aggressive at the plate. That at bat, Siggy. He was hacking at all of them.
Yeah, and he chased all 3 of the pitches, Boog, and that's not a bat you feel good about as a hitter, but I think we have to give some credit to the guy out there on the mound. Clearly those offerings had some serious deception to him.
Larnach under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. And here is Brandon Nimmo.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And that one finds its way through. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos, has grounded out a couple of times. That missed by a lot. 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and foul ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Nimmo off of first with 2 away. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That one back. Out of here. A laser to left. His first homer of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-4. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew.
Now,
So 2 away with nobody on. Jesse Winker now at the plate.
Bailey over.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Two outs. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. But 2 come across to score in the inning. Back in target field. Well, we go bottom 6. And now for the Twins, Christian Vasquez. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Just missed.
That's the ball.
Nobody out. Runner at first. To the right side. And that goes foul. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Buxton stands in now and watches strike 1. Stays alive. 1-run game. 1 out. 1 on. This ball's chopped on the ground, and it goes just foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Vasquez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Up the middle to second. There's Lindor. And that's the third. We go to the top of the 7th. And now it's going to be Luis Torrens. Tap foul at the plate. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Taylor now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swinging a foul out of play.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
1 down, base is empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Acuna at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes. Bottom of the inning. And now the right fielder, Matt Wallner. And it's fouled away. That's in there. 0-2 now.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Lindor on the first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Correa stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Next offering is fouled back. On the ground to the left. Vientos whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down. Trevor Larnach, the next twin up to hit.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jorge Alcala.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
The 0-1. Swings through that one. Action in the pen down there. Yohan Duran warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Thunderbird also getting ready. Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. And that puts the tying run on base. Juan Soto now.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. 0-2 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Just trying to protect, keep the at-bat alive.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Pete Alonso. 0 for 3 in this one.
Pete Alonso.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on.
Lindor on the move. There's a ball. Throws it away.
He's safe.
So the tying run at second. And a count 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out of a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Hard hit to third. Throws to first in time. And that is the back in mid.
Now pitching for
And first offering is fouled off.
Number 34.
Senga, 32 years old, and he was born in Japan. And that one fouled off. Popped up. Vientos hauls it in for the out. Next to hit, Brooks Lee. Strike on the inside corner. 0-1. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Late swing, foul to the left. He goes down looking.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Yohan Duran. A chance at his first save of the year. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
So it's their last chance in this one. Luis Torrens up now for the Mets. Popped up. And that'll wrap it up. The Twins hold on to win a tight one as this